asked about Batrider. The phrase came back, no one plays. Trouble on bottom lane. He Shadow Strike into the Earth Spike as well. Yeah, he's got no escape. He does have 2 stick charges and the Shadow Strike's ticking him down. He won't die from this until the Plasma Field will arrive. Yao has to actually trigger the salve quickly and the stick charges. He'll survive so only just, but as you said, consumables being burnt.
At what cost, Toby? That's terrible for him. 100 HP, 3 tangos available now, but his salve is gone and Misery is not gonna be going easy on him. He's got to keep him completely out of experience, and maybe
he's actually dead.
Maybe
Misery, is that enough? One more attack. There it comes, and he snowballs the poison. He's still going up to Misery, which means he's going to die. One more attack. There it is. First blood spilled by top lane. Not going to be an easy place, especially when you got 2 napalm stacks into the decay with the body block from Notel. Bone 7 now 3 stacks. Sylar, how much more damage is there? Another decay in 1 second. It's going to be another one. He's salving up quickly. The decay, you'll stay alive. Notel, he's in so deep with the creep wave into the trees. Notel, there's your burst heal from MMY. Sylar in the tree line. Notel's going to go down. Wait! You bring support and you'll know. However, Sylar on the bottom, up against Eternal Envy, lets the call down go. There's more support. The Sonic Wave with a scream gets the kill, but the Searing Chains, they're still fighting underneath Tombstone. This is not the greatest position in the world. Yeah, Mayan Snowball actually protects maybe, which he will do so, dragging him up to Eternal Envy. They still haven't finished the kill. 13 HP will survive while Faden picks up a double kill. On the other side, he's actually on the other side of the trees. He'll live and get the kill on Tuskar. LGD just can't get a sausage.
Yeah, and that was,
and they are going to do so. But is this to contest the mid tower? You got no fortification.
I think they might be going for
on top of things.
The Tombstone's only got 6 more seconds left on it.
Yeah.
When they arrive, this Tombstone's going to disappear. So they snowball in, they go after Fader. He can't get the blink off in time, and Fader, they get the kill. The Zor's going to give not the last two. We'll be dragging Yao back. Shallow break very early on, but they get the perfect shards off. And the Misery, Envy and Notel, there's one small path to freedom around the corner, but Ember Spirit jumping down, killing Envy on the way through. The double kill for Zhao Wei, while Dazzle comes in for the heal bomb on Notel. The rest of Cloud9 are bailing out of here. Envy comes in from behind, however, Yao goes for the shot. Bo 7, a big blink in, he goes for Zhao Wei, dragging him back, so no good to play, but then set up in towards the air. The Yulson protecting him while the corner, perfect position with the flag cannon. Envy's still alive with the storm going, but maybe he's your big man. Spirit jumping away, he needs to escape from the rest of Cloud9 because he's destroyed the rest of his team. Cloud9 take almost everything in the air. The stun on maybe. He's still got the Spirit down to the flame break. The extra stun, try to drain out the mana. A quick sleight of fist into the Spirit bump.
Maybe she's there with a Hexam.
Envy turns on the ulti, instantly gets Light Strike to Ray, as well as the shards keeping the rest of his teammates out. They rock it, they start control. The only doing is working, and it's good last in with the Yule Scepter. Up in time, and Zhao Wei blasted down by Faye. The BKB protected for a while, and LGD getting destroyed into their own tier 4 towers. They soul rip up as much as they can for Envy to keep him alive on the front lines. They never even burned the Aegis Immortal. The buy that could be there from Gyro. They have to keep the bottom ranks alive. They cannot allow C9 to do it. Side up his Searing Chain, that's one way. There's not much. They have cooldown still up. That's still available for them at the moment.
Yeah, they do have cooldown, but they're also outnumbered so hard. And C9 realizing, hey, that...
But LGD, there's your jumping. Yao punching him up, Bone 7. He gets a drag back over on Zhao Wei. Fader explodes the Dazzle. They move quickly over towards Sylar. Zhao Wei, the Shallow Grave's keeping him alive. But where's your extra health? The Ember Spirit's not doing enough work. Maybe he's just running away. Once again, the sole survivor of LGD. And Bone 7 tries something. They found him. They get the Hex. It's going to be a team wipe in favor of Cloud9. LGD, they'll probably lose racks at this point.
Every single hero brought down. Oh boy, this is thinking about going mid there. He was like, can we get 2 racks out of this? I don't think they're gonna do this end play.
There's too much of a creep wave in mid. It'll take too long to mob up, but you can take the tier 2 tower at least after this and then go for Roshan. So we have Tuskar as well as Lena back up again. Bone 7's just searching around, and it is just going to be the back out. No reason to overstay your welcome. And now, unless you find yourself a pick off, there's your Sonic Wave going again. The Shallow Grove taking Zhao Wei for the double stun in from Misery. They found Yao. He's down for the count. Zhao Wei, they turn up life. The Yule Scepter just trying to find time for something, but there's nothing that can save it. The buyback came back in, but he's snowballing into the middle of all of Cloud9. Tossed around. This could be a quicker GG. The call out's in a nice position. Misery dropping quickly, but Eternal Envy, he's leeching out, well, nothing. He hasn't taken any damage. The Ember Spirit's back into the fight, chasing him down. Bone 7 successful TP away, and Envy just trying to man mode the rest of LGD. Side fisting and spiriting back and forward. Maybe we'll finally get the kill. A triple kill for Sylar.
Look at Sylar's gold.
Just...
He's been towards second date list though. I'm not sure if I like it or not.
There's the Tombstone committal. Bone 7. He's only halfway through that Firefly, still looking for a target. Silent the best one here. BKB and on the back. She also flagged the fact he picked up an alcohol, so there's bonus damage. Here comes Fader in for that ult with the snowball dodge from Yao. They might look for the secondary one. There it flies out. MMY is dropping low, but Fader not finding any kills with it just yet. Yao will be one of the first ones to drop down with Zhao Wei. The silence engine losing so much damage. 198 taken. 224 was the end number.
Yeah, everything being stolen by Envy there. Spada dove in and kind of kept the enemy team off, but two of them died, and Razor is very low.
He's really careful. He's going to Aegis the Immortal, so he can come back alive. He's still going to pop it for the ranged rags. And Sylar, well, he's standing his ground here. Creep wave is going to remain, and they look for the extra stuns. Opponent 7 actually being searing chained up, and they're going to find the kill. The Ember Spirit, the man to do it. Can they get the collateral? Yep, you just chase it up into a searing chain. Eternal Envy can go over the plasma field of Static Link, but he's still down for the count. Double kill for the Ember Spirit.
Every single kill gives so much gold as well. Look at that. I'm not where I should be.
That observer ward from Notal is the perfect position. They're watching LGD inch forward, and then they have another observer ward on the high ground.
Yeah, and right now it's very important. The initiation is everything.
They still see him. He comes with 7 Glimmer. He missed the he actually missed the lasso, forced up to the lead, realizing it wasn't going to work. He gets a BKB, and now the Link is protecting Sylar of all people. Snowballing in after a dying Vader from a little further away. They get the stun and the burst damage. The Tuskar will drop. Eternal Envy. Okay, that Laguna play didn't really do much. And Envy, they just run away. Glimmer came it up with the blinker from Vader. He'll actually use his refresh so he can blink away. Get a Sylar, drag back in. They shall break him up. Envy so maybe try and rip them apart. They've got that Envy Sylar still so low. Finally dead for the cause. But Vader, how big is that cause? They're chasing up to him. The BKB will wear off. And the Ember Spirit jumping in deeper. The Blink Dagger up. He gets a searing chase to force up. No time trap. Space to actually get the Glimmer Cape off. But he'll still end up dying. Meanwhile, home in trouble. The Tier 4 tower was dropped, but that's all that was lost for back. So Vader, the first man to front line. He'll BKB. Hexed on Zhao Wei, isolating in with a Sonic Wave. They're still to find that kill. MMY to be last suit up. So there's no Shallow Grace going to help out. They're fighting within the tombstone, but now Sylar finally with the call down going to work. Watch your Ember Spirit as well. He's going up to Bone 7. They've managed to actually bring down line. Bone 7 successful to run away, and then MMY is going to cut him off in the pass. Trying to be denied with the neutral, not possible to do so. Vader and Envy, Controllers maybe bounced himself away on the back of the Spirit. They keep their two major cores alive, and Cloud9 expected a lot to do that.
Every core.
Keep the Tuskar up, and now Zhao Wei, Vader wants to throw the ulti out. He'll bring in the leader, but Eternal Envy still the main man. The front lines of misery. A double stun on Silent MMY. They fall with the Hex, but now Vader up the Tier 3 tower. Punched up in towards the air. Bring it down. 4-6-1. That's all you need. It's fine. Ali, is he strong enough? Yao. Okay, Yao's going to be strong enough to fight this. He has a snowball to get away from the rest of the creep wave whilst Ember Spirit killing up the rest of Cloud9. You might lose melee racks, but you still hold them in. Take for the melee racks. Bone 7 jumps in. He drags back the damage coming in from Ember. Yao will punch him down. Sonic Wave was nice, but the damage is negligible. They'll actually get even more kills, more time. Envy's alive in 3 seconds. There's Shadeo going to work from misery, but the melee racks, they really won't have this dead. They're taking care of the creep wave and the tower. The back. Sylar still going at it. He's got to get away from this one. He takes out the melee and then the blinking. Misery, dead and burning right from the Ember Spirit. Vader still on the front line. Silent MMY. Where's that Ember? He's running away. He can't really risk coming back in here again unless he loses the rapier. Or do they feel like they can take this? Envy's on the front line. Vader actually trapped. There's no BKB for 2 more seconds. Silent will drop. And maybe, are you still going to stay here? Here comes Tuskar. He goes for Vader. Throwing him up into the air. The BKB is up. Snowball protecting. The Sigil still going to drop. And he draws over towards Envy. Blink Dagger 2 more seconds. So too long on cooldown. But the Shallow Grave from MMY. Ember Spirit back in again. Going with Vader. Spirit jump. Spirit ball. He takes that. Envy will still be tossed around like a rag doll. But maybe he's going back in again. Creep wave actually has netted. Where is he going? He's actually going into a place that is not his own.
They know how bad it will be if they don't.
They're right underneath an observer wall. Bone 7 jumps and he found Zhao Wei. Good searing chain maker, so we can't drag it back any further. Shallow Grave keeping Zhao Wei alive. He does that force up and you'll stuff. And with the call, they bought some space. Eternal Envy turns on the BKB and the Titanic. So no extra life steal in a moment. He's trying to get the kill. It's not enough. Xiaowei, MMY keeping up his captain. And Sylar, even in more trouble. They might want to have that. The fight's gone so long. The Tombstone's back off cooldown. Now down on the high ground. They need to bring this down. The support's in the work. So there goes your Tombstone. Eternal Envy. He's going to drop. Maybe he's here on the front lines. He found the kill. It's a death gold. 66-66. Going after Big Daddy No-Tail. Throwing them up. Has to be Yao doing the work. The more TV's support is Misery. Maybe he's hunting him down. Burning him. He'll use it to stay alive. And No-Tail, where is the damage? We're split to two different sides. Misery, no, it's a crit! It was almost 2K. 1968. Yeah, the combo 7. There's a drag back. He always looks to the last moment. Maybe he's very, very deep here. But then the defense is for Beta with the screen. Sylar and MMY. They're so low. They're healing now. Sylar turning on the Satanic. Getting the life back from Envy. But Envy taking away his damage. 84 points. And Sylar dragged all the way back into the fountain. Not far enough to get the damage ultimate. But you still have Maybe doing the work. Ground mark. They're losing too many people. And Envy, he's in an ice pocket of death of LGD. How much damage? There he is. He's a chop away. Maybe can't stand here anymore. Xiaowei will drop. Sylar still here on the front line. Fist back in again. The fortress exposed. They're beating it down. Bro 7, what have you got? Nothing. No life. Nothing. He's down 1653. That's the crit on him. This will be GG. There is no more defense. That's GG. LGD take game for 1 against Cloud9.
GG, well played. What a crazy game. LGD 70 minutes in and 6 seconds is when they managed to turn this around finally and take the enemy Ancient.